Hello, I'm Dennis Cometti. You're here, I'm here, and now it's time for the second semi-final. With me is a legend of the game, Matthew Richardson.
Hi, Den. Absolute pleasure to be here with you.
A win here brings one team that much closer to the grand final and also earns them a week's break. Richard, what's the value of that week's break?
It's hard to promise anything in football, so a guaranteed ticket to a prelim final is absolutely golden. From there, it's only 2 more wins before etching yourself into the history books.
Today's match, the Tigers and the Cats. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. The batters look great as the players get set to run through them. They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. Banners ready for the players. Umpire tosses the coin. The Cats kicking with the wind in this opening turn. Well, they say patience is a virtue, but if we wait any longer for the siren to kick things off... Here we go. It's Richmond versus the Cats. Smith chooses the third of 2 options there. He's got the footy in his hands. Choose to kick it. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Martin with an easy mark. The ball's come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Selwood kicks it. Nice work from Selwood. Gets boot to leather. Strong mark. Kicks it. Over the top of the pack. Picture perfect drop punt. He gets above the crowd.
Selwood is quite clean, picking up the ball on the half. Puts boot to ball. Caddy with great hands. He boots it. Marriage with a strong mark. Boots it.
Couldn't hold on to the mark. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Jams it on the boot now. Strong mark. Cochin with a daisy cutter. Takes it well. Toohey sends the ball on its way. A mark by Dangerfield. Dangerfield kicks hard along the boundary line.
Selwood can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Selwood boots it, Hunt, with a strong mark. He gets his hands on the footy. Great move to be able to work into an uncontested position. He gets boot to the ball. Cochin takes the mark uncontested.
Jams it on the boot now. Popped up by Toohey. The ball remains in play. Gets the behind. The Tigers by a point. I would have expected him to nail that. Taylor gets set to kick it back in. He kicks it to himself. Kicks it. Kolajasny alone for the uncontested mark. Kicks it. Great grab. Kicked by Selwood. Martin marks.
Martin's got a huge jump on him. A good contested mark there. Prestia goes for home. Blixas kicks up the loose ball. Lennon slams the ball to his boot. Taylor gets the bouncing ball. He gets it under pressure.
Tui with the kick. Good mark on the run. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. Miles taking aim. Gets boot to Weather. Exclamation point. How about that? Puts boot to ball. Hands like dinner plates. Kicked by Selwood. Selwood takes it well. Gets boot to Leather. Nice mark there.
Smith got a really good footballing brain. Murdoch with the ball. The goal here and would put them in the lead. Murdoch gets the goal. The Cats in the lead now.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Good fist. Cochin picks up the bouncing ball. Marriage kicks it. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Booted by Miles. Strong mark by Selwood. Slams it on the boot. Great grab.
Menzel has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team. Martin kicks it. He gets the upper hand. He kicks the ball. Great hands.
Selwood feeling the pressure. Gets the quick kick away.
Dangerfield boots it. He takes a strong mark.
Puts boot to ball. Nice hands. Kicked in a flurry. Good mark on the run. Slams it on the boot. Nice hands. Kicks. A solid mark from Martin. Sends it on its way. Wins the hardball. Opportunity for Caddy. Testing shot outside the 50. A 45-degree angle for this kick. A chance right here to wrest back the lead. The lead going to the Tigers. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Marriage without a touch. The clearance by Smith. Tackle, but gets the handball off. Is in his possession. Menzel with the pickup. Chips it down towards half forward. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
Lang needs to do a little bit more work on his jumping. He can get some good height, but it's the timing that's not quite there. Smith takes a shot. Misses for behind. Score's level now.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement. He kicks it long. A big run to take that mark. Kicks it across the ground. Marked by Grants. Slams it on the boot. Prestiak wins the marking contest. He kicks the ball out of congestion. Almost a touch of synchronized swing about that mark. Minus the peg. Martin kicks it. Marriage marks it.
Marriage wears his heart on his sleeve and he just bleeds for this footy club. Strong mark there. Ellis getting into position for the kick. Ellis goes for goal.
A loose ball scooped up. Boy going for number one. Pinpoint accuracy from Floor. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Deft touch from Marriage. The bouncing ball is controlled. Smith foolishly pushes his opponent in the back. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. 65 metres out. A powerful kick from Lloyd. Tui presents and takes the mark. Sends it on its way. He gets above the crowd.
Dangerfield has so much potential, he could just be anything. Punt, kicks the ball. Cochin marks the ball. Puts boot to ball. Caddy with the mark.
Kicks. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Dangerfield had no chance, but at least he made an attempt. Tui runs past and gets the ball. Selwood kicks from the pack. Takes it well. Selwood spears the ball. He has space.
Dangerfield is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. Murdoch puts boot to ball. Batchelor with good strong hands. He gets boot to the ball. Martin with a strong mark.
Gets boot to leather. Cochin was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. Drops the mark, and the Crummers are waiting. Nice drop punt. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Smith has it.
Smith obviously loves playing for the club. I can't imagine him being anywhere else. Cooley finds the running player. Abbott picks up the loose ball. Grimes gets the loose ball. Oh, it'll be a free kick. Abbott shoots for goal. The Cats get the goal. We're all tied up.
All is in readiness. Claimed by Marriage. Prestia onto the ball. The ball is on the ground, and it's picked up by Black. Selwood lays it off by hand. Blickads goes to midfield. The mark missed by Smith. It'll be a ball up. Marriage taps it. Controlled by Murdoch. Grimes feeling the pressure. Gets the quick kick away. Gets the ball free. Intercept by Smith. Interception. Gets boot to Hyde. Boyd got under it. Gets boot to leather. Kolajasny with no time to delay with that kick. He picks up the loose ball. Menzel is starting to get a lot of the football. Tui onto the ball. The umpire will give us another ball up. Marriage with the punch. Able to grab it on the half volley. Quick hands find the running player. Wow, some of his hits border on felonious assault. Not sure what the problem is from here, but something is definitely wrong. Well, it looks like the game may be over for Blickads.
Black doesn't have the strongest marking hands in the league, but he's certainly very, very handy on the lead. That's a nice, strong mark. He takes the contested mark. Sending it on its way. Good mark.
Jams it on the boot now. Kicks hurriedly. He picks it up. Scoops up the ball. A mark by Miles.
He boots it. He drops the mark. Black charges in with the bump. Hand passes to the running man. Passes by hand. Selwood with the kick. He wins the contested mark.
Kicked by Murdoch. Great mark under pressure. Shoots off the handball. Grimes goes back to collect the ball. A free kick and several kicks it. Smith from behind.
Smith can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Conker puts his boot on it. Martin gets the upper hand. Sending it on its way. Cochin marks the ball.
Chip kick along the wing. He shouldn't have bothered. Levin intercepts the bouncing ball. Prestia made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Soccer kick. He has the ball. He gains possession. Couldn't stop in time right there. Thrown in majestically. Big thump from Smith. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Slams it on the boot. A solid mark from Conker.
Conker, he's not the biggest threat on the field, but he can make his opponent accountable, and he requires a watchful eye at times. He boots it. Great hands. He kicks the ball. Rance marks it. He slams that on the boot. Good mark.
Chips it down towards half forward. Black with the mark. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay.
He kicks the ball. Menzel with an easy mark.
Gets boot to Hyde. Hunt with the mark. Puts boot to ball. Hands like dinner plates.
Selwood is a great mark, strong overhead and on the lead. Selwood boots it. Lang with good strong hands. And the ball crosses over the boundary.
The first quarter ends and the scores are all tied up at 13. Let's take a brief look at the stats.
Although Richmond have had 18 handballs, the Cats are on 17, which isn't much of a difference at this stage.
Thanks, Richo. And here's the start of the second term.
If you can believe it, the mind can achieve it.
Marriage hits it. The ball in the hands of Motlop. Smith gets the ball. Great grab. Thurlow getting into position for the kick. Kicks. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Puts boot to ball. Marks. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Thurlow aiming for the goals. Gets the distance. A one-goal advantage for the Cats.
Thurlow, on his wrong foot, isn't his preferred option, but he's still competent enough off that foot.
There's one for the time capsule. Thurlow with the goal, and he runs back into position. Marriage taps it. He controls the bouncing ball. Cochin is able to squeeze a kick through the pack.
Asprey got a really good footballing brain. He takes the contested mark. He kicks the ball. Ellis, with good strong hands, puts boot to ball. Strong mark there.
If this goes through, he'll even the scores. Richmond add one to their tally. Ball gets number 2. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Marriage thumps it forward. He gets his hands on the footy. The ball bounced favourably for Martin. Oh, that was a brave shot. Good goal. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Smith wasn't even close to that tap, and he'd be crazy to think that type of effort will win any time soon. Strong mark. Asprey with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Motlop foolishly pushes his opponent in the back. Martin intercepts the bouncing ball. Cochin with the football. Asprey making his way onto the field. It's a ball up. Tapped by Smith. Stanley gets it on the bounce. Lobs the handball. Motlop no match for Edwards. Thumps the pigskin. Coughed up by Ellis. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Black gets a less than pretty drop punt away. Smith slams it on the boot. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Bumped by Henderson. Strong mark. Works it across the ground. Rance takes the mark. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
Conker is the heart and soul of this footy club. I don't think he'll be going anywhere anytime soon. He slams that on the boot. Selwood with a strong mark. Passes by hand. Puts boot to ball. Cochin drops it. Dangerfield takes the opportunity. Dangerfield would have to be one of the most consistent performers in the competition. He's the type of player every coach loves to have in his side. Lennon boots it. Ellis drops the ball. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent. Motlop puts his boot on it. Strong mark there.
All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Selwood. And the mark will be paid. Cochin kicks it. Levin ran to meet the ball and took the mark superbly. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Choose to kick it. Great grab. Selwood just gauging which way that wind is blowing. Strong mark by Thurlow. 25 metres out. An ideal position to be kicking from. He kicks it gun barrel straight. Ruckman awaiting the bounce.
Marriage can read the play. Definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. Martin with the ball. He slams that on the boot. Strong mark there. Smith with the kick. Murdoch with real good use of the body.
Going for goal number 2. It's in the air. The goal eludes him just wide of the target. It's not the score he was looking for. Kicked by Hooley. Edwards was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. Kicks. The contest, no match for him. Cochin trimming the grass with that kick.
Prestia, he's got a decent leap on him, but there's still some room for improvement. He boots it. Ellis with good strong hands. This kick could really change things. Oh, and it's gone through for a behind.
He'll be disappointed with that effort. Kolajasny claims the ball. Kicks it. Floston takes the mark. 40 metres from home. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. The Tigers by 6 points. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Smith with the mighty fist runs onto the ball. His foot finds the ball and brings it out of the path. Stanley sends one up towards the wing. Minangola wins the marking contest. Chips it down towards half forward. Cockatoo over the top. Kicks it. Murdoch has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. 45 metres out. Chance to level the score. She's running hot, Richo.
Well, Dennis, I just think he's having fun with them now.
These possessions just keep ticking over for Grants. Wow, some of his hits border on felonious assault. Certainly that was not a hand pass. The umpire thinks the same and awards the free. Good drop punt by Punt. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well.
Miles is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Grants with a strong mark. It hits its target. Martin puts his boot on it. He grabs it. Paddy puts his boot on it. Selwood marks it. He's got a hold of that one. Selwood with a strong mark.
Slams it on the boot. Menzel, the better man there. A rushed kick. An easy grab for Thurlow. Sends it on its way. He has no trouble grabbing that one. 35 metres out. Kicks it. Takes it well. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Thurlow getting accustomed to kicking goals. If you want to be a hero, now is the time to put your hand up. Cleared by Smith. With the ball now. Marriage is streaming past and gets the footy. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. So close, but just a behind. It's not the score he was looking for.
Taylor is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Blixas kicks the ball. Kolajasny with good strong hands. He kicks the ball. Cochin with a strong mark. Puts boot to ball. Edwards with great hands.
Choose to kick it. Marks.
Stanley can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. He slams that on the boot. Cochin marks the ball. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Dishes it off to the running player. He kicks the ball. He boots it. He steals the ball on the bounce. Cochin being penalised there.
Kolajasny sends one up towards the wing. The ball crosses the line. It'll come back from the boundary line. The ruckman battle it out. Smith directs it down. He's got the football now. Kicked by Martin. Lennon with the mark.
Lennon seems like he's enjoying his footy. I think he's going to be around for a long time. Lloyd puts his boot on it. He marks the ball. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Ellis with the kick. Great hands.
Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. Goal from a long way out by Lloyd. Three of the best. He's putting on a clinic.
Lloyd's got good knowledge of the game and he can see the events unfolding in front of him, but he just needs to react a little faster.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Smith got a fist on it. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Levin finds his man on the move. Hampson gets the mark without contest. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. Hampson with a great kick. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Marriage with a big fist on it. Martin puts it on the boot. Levin has it.
Richmond have been dominant in the air and they're marking everything. Geelong need to stop trying to outmark Richmond and just get a fist into the contest. He kicks the ball. He takes the contested mark. Motlop with the kick. Selwood drops it. Cochin applying physical pressure. Hand passes to the running man.
The umpire will toss it back in. The ball has been tossed in. Marriage really gets onto this one. Ball up on the outer side wing. Guided by Marriage. He controls the bouncing ball. Handballs to the running man. He's running hot, Richard.
He's using the ball superbly, Dennis.
He's really a ball magnet. Cochin feeds it wide, and the mark will be paid.
Black needs to work on his vertical leap because at times he can be found wanting when he's leaping for the ball. He kicks the ball. The mark will be paid. He gets boot to the ball. Prestiak spills it. Selwood takes the opportunity. Ellis with the ball. Great leg speed to get away from his opponent then. Hampson takes the mark uncontested.
40 metres out. Hampson aiming for the goals. Goal to the Tigers. The Tigers by 19. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Marriage really gets onto this one. Low kick. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg.
Well, Richmond have managed to rack up a big number of marks. It's easy to see why they're leading this match. He steadies now in front of goal. Lloyd with the shot. The ball's up. Lloyd sinks the long kick.
You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Smith, timing terrible. He's leaving his messages before the beat. Dangerfield with the kick. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Hunt slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. Keeps it close to the ground. Marked by Edwards. Low spearing kick. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
Prestiak is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. Stanley with the kick. That's a nice strong mark. Edwards kicks it out on the full, and the ball crosses over the boundary. Sending it on its way. Conker with good strong hands.
Choose to kick it. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Sends it on its way. A good mark under the circumstances. Picture perfect drop punt. Stanley marks it. Stanley sends one up towards the wing. Nice hands. Minangola wins the marking contest. Bumps the pigskin. A good second term with Richmond 57 versus the Cats 32.
Besides
the players have taken to the ground looking refreshed and they're ready, so let's get the third term going.
They've come out from the long break and hopefully they have agreed upon the price they must pay for success. Doing this enables teams to ignore the minor hurts, the opposition pressure and the temporary failures.
No, that's just giving the ball away. Marriage with a daisy cutter. It's been intercepted by the opposition. Gives it to the running man. Smith kicks it straight over the boundary line. And the ball goes sailing out of bounds. Goes for distance. A solid mark from Grants. Gets boot to high. Great mark.
The Tigers could just been so dominant in the marking contest and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. Motlop gets the hand pass. His run-up looks promising. Goal for Geelong. Geelong trailed the Tigers.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Smith punches it. He gets his hands on the footy. Great mark under pressure. Slams it on the boot. Stanley takes it well. Stanley kicks hard along the boundary line. Over the top of the pack. Kicks it. Conker gets the upper hand.
The Tigers haven't taken many inside 50 forward marks and their ability to nail goals on the run is what's keeping them in front of Geelong. Murdoch shoots. Got the distance and the accuracy.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Smith without a touch. The clearance by Marriage. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Dangerfield taken high, and he'll get the free kick. Dangerfield feeds it wide. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Choose to kick it. Rance gets the upper hand.
The dominance we're seeing from Richmond at the moment has come mostly from their running goals. They just haven't been able to get up to the contest and take a mark inside forward 50. Dangerfield covers some ground with that kick. He gets it under pressure. Lang puts his boot on it. It's a mark.
Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Thurlow slams it on the boot. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Good mark by Martin. Slams it on the boot. Nice mark under pressure. Picture perfect drop punt. Smith with the mark. He kicks it long. Conker presents and takes the mark. Puts boot to ball. A good mark under the circumstances.
Well, the quality of disposal has been pretty soft out there, and that's enabled the Cats to rack up the marks. Geelong need to cut out these junk possessions and become more attacking. The mark will be paid. He slams that on the boot. He wins the contested mark. Asprey slams the ball to his boot. Meningol left with the ball.
Choose to kick it. It's been intercepted by the opposition. The ball in the hands of Grants. Grants sends one up towards the wing. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Takes it well. Soccer kick. Gathers the ball. Lloyd working like a bricklayer who gets paid by the row. Sneaks the ball away in time. He kicks quickly. His foot finds the ball and brings it out of the pack. Does well to keep it in play. Passed by Conker. Chip kick along the wing. Dangerfield gets the upper hand. A rushed kick. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. Bumps the pigskin. The mark is taken by Prestia.
Prestia can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league. Lloyd kicks it. He takes the contested mark.
Levin going for number 1. Floston looking to make them pay for that turnover. Out of bounds near the goal. And that ball is out of bounds. Kolajasny gets a less than pretty drop punt away. My goodness, the wee ball has gone so high there'll be snow on that one when it comes down. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. Taken by Conker.
He boots it. Martin with a strong mark.
Gets boot to leather. Takes it well.
No questioning whether Geelong can take a mark. I think everyone has seen enough cheap marks taken out there. The Cats need to start kicking more direct for goal.
The umpire wants to ball it up. Marriage really gets onto this one. The ball is socket. Floston lets fly with a shot at goal. Richmond lead the Cats. It's not the score he was looking for.
Well, fortune favours the brave. It's time the Cats stopped playing safe with their possession and took the game on. Black kicks the ball. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent. Blixas kicks it. Lloyd drops it.
Hampson, I have no idea how you managed to get that out. Floston going for number 3. The Tigers by 20 points. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Marriage is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate. Smith takes control of the bouncing ball. Prestia just manages to sink it. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Marriage not even close to getting a hit out. You might have to take a leaf out of the Karate Kid and sweep the knee. Smith with the mighty fist, jumping at shadows. Nicely intercepted by Marriage. Cochin sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Selwood on the ball at the moment. Yet another possession. Geelong get a goal. Gets his first.
Geelong have been really predictable out there. They need to mix it up, break the line, start taking more of a chance, or this game will be lost.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Marriage not even close to getting a hit out. You might have to take a leaf out of the Karate Kid and sweep the knee. Gains possession. Gives it to the running man. He's running hot, Richard.
He seems to always be in the contest, Dennis.
Dangerfield is an absolute ball magnet.
Lang needs to work on his vertical leap because at times he can be found wanting when he's leaping for the ball. Burlow winds up. Murdoch takes a shot. Goal for Geelong. Geelong trail.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Marriage aims for his man on the ground. He has the ball. Lucky bounce collected. Prestia approaching home now. Floston picks it up, gets the ball free. Going for goal number 1. A goal for Richmond. The Tigers by 20 points.
Richmond forwards are marking everything and converting their set shots. It's meant that the Tigers midfielders have had complete faith in their forwards and are using them as the preferred avenue to goal.
He gives the ball away. Rance with the football. Dangerfield controls. Kicked by Selwood. Lang looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one.
Well, the quality of disposal has been pretty soft out there, and that's enabled Geelong to wrap up the marks. Geelong need to cut out these junk possessions and become more attacking. Good mark. He slams that on the boot. Lloyd wins the contested ball.
This will certainly test him from this distance. Going for goal number 5. A loose ball, scooped up, smothers it. Short handball from Blickads. Prestia picks it up. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Selwood. Taylor claims the ball.
Taylor has got some sure hands. He doesn't often fumble the loose ball. He kicks the ball. He takes a strong mark. Nice bit of power then. Strong mark there.
Boyd puts it on the boot. The loose ball picked up, finding the running player. He gave it a crack, but it sailed wide of the goal. It's not the score he was looking for. Plays onto himself. He kicks quickly. Kolajasny with an easy mark. Gets boot to high. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Sweeping handball. Cochin claims it.
Richmond have just been so dominant in the marking contest, and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. Great hands. Puts boot to ball. Smith spills it. Batchelor gets bumped. It's been cut off. He marks the ball.
Conker kicks. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Picked by Rance. Strong mark.
Martin puts his boot on it. Prestia takes the mark.
Gets boot to high. Marked by Lloyd. Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger, so they tell me. He's looking to add another. Hasn't got the carry. Blickads sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Blickads kicks. Hampson looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. 25 metres out. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. The Tigers by 27.
Richmond were just playing kick to kick out there and have barely had to crumb a loose ball in the forward line.
The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. Marriage knocks it down the field. Black sends the ball on its way. Nice mark there. A desperate kick there. Great grab. Martin feeling the pressure. Gets the quick kick away. Smith feeds it wide. Good mark by Menengola.
Menengola is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Abbott shoots for goal. It's hit the post. Tough break. Disappointing kick there.
Takes that one strongly. Clearing kick out of the defensive 50. Henderson from behind. 35 metres out. You're backing from this position. The ball is thumped towards goal by Henderson. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Good fist is in his possession. Murdoch comes away with the ball. And he's heading for home. Selwood, a good drummer. Kicks. The Cats get a goal. This game can still go either way. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Smith wasn't even close to that tap, and he'd be crazy to think that type of effort will win anytime soon. Marks. Sends the Sharon on its way. Dangerfield takes it well. Bad kick, resulting in a free to Geelong. Out of bounds near the 50. Hunt kicks it. Over the top of the pack. Dangerfield takes it out on the full. And the ball goes over the boundary near the 50. Sends it on its way. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark.
Even though Geelong are behind on the scoreboard, I think they'd be proud of their dominance in the marking contests, and so they should be. Selwood kicks the ball. Lang with good strong hands.
I reckon my mum could have caught that in a pinny. The Tigers are leading by 14 as we go to the final break.
If Richmond can maintain their structures and continue playing on their terms, then this game is a foregone conclusion. So it's just about the last roll of the dice if the Cats can tend to make any inroads to this deficit.
1 quarter to play.
Pain is temporary. It may last a minute, an hour, or a day, or a year. But eventually it will subside and something else will take its place. If you quit, however, it will last forever.
Taylor feeds it wide. Marked by Menzel. Menzel sends one up towards the wing. Sends the Sharon on its way. Strong mark by Lang. Gets boot to high. Hands like dinner plates. A spearing kick from Dangerfield. Marked by Selwood. Kicks it across the ground. Marriage got under it. Jams it on the boot. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
Paddy is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Lloyd has a kick.
Disappointing kick there. Kick to himself. Taylor kicks hard along the boundary line. Blickad's got under it. Sends it on its way. Strong mark by Gotcha. Tui couldn't hold on to that one. Kicks hurriedly. Suckers the ball away. Pick up by Lloyd. Taylor tries his luck along the ground. Is in his possession. Down goes Black. Jams it on the boot. The mark is taken by Prestia. Choose to kick it. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Works it across the ground. The contest, no match for him.
Lloyd is a decent mark, although he really needs to work on his marking contests because he just isn't making an impression there. Boston has a kick. Boston, wonderful goal.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Marriage gets the tap. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Selwood feeds it wide. Out of bounds near the 50. Throw in from the boundary line. The umpires with a good throw. Marriage not even close to getting a hit out. He might have to take a leaf out of the Karate Kid and sweep the knee. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato. Quickly disposed of by Rance. Nice mark there. Kicks. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark.
Prestia can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Asprey takes the opportunity. He misses his target. Dangerfield scoops it up. Prestiak's given away the free kick. Sending it on its way. Selwood marks it.
Kicks beyond the wing. Menengola has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Dangerfield grabs that one. Chips it down towards half forward. Selwood takes it well. Batchelor takes it well. Kicks. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark.
Richmond have just been so dominant in the marking contests, and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. He boots it.
Murdoch takes a shot. The kick just clears the line for a goal. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. First hand's important. He controls the bouncing ball. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. With the ball now. Passed by Gotcha. Smith with the interception. Selwood gets it on the bounce. Boyd is streaming past and gets the footy. Dangerfield unhappy with that performance. Picked up the ball. Takes possession. Martin slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. A good mark under the circumstances.
Stanley is a great mark on the lead, but he can sometimes get worked under the ball in the contest. If he can lift his overhead capability, he will be a star. Menengola lines up. He can't bring that mark down.
Ruckman hard at it. Marriage nicely outclassing Smith. Hastily kicked. Prestiak lays a hard tackle and forces the ball to spill out. Murdoch gets the ball. Yet another possession. Strong mark. Nice drop punt. Grant has it.
The Tigers keep dominating in the air and the scoreboard reflects it. Dangerfield lining up with the goals. Dangerfield goes for goal. It's on its way.
He lays off the pass. Marriage keeping it low. And the mark will be paid. Cochin shoots off the handball. Selwood bumped off the ball. Prestiak sends the ball on its way. Levin puts it on the boot. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Boyd with a low spearing kick.
Geelong just can't find a free man inside 50 and it's really having an impact on the scoreboard. Puts boot to ball. He marks the ball. Stanley boots it. The mark will be paid.
Dangerfield with a clinical drop punt. Martin gets the upper hand. Boots it. Smith has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. A solid mark from Grants. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop punt. Nice mark under pressure. Smith feeds it wide. Nice mark there. Low spearing kick. Menzel claims it.
Menzel can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. He gets it under pressure. Murdoch with the shot. He could not have kicked that any better.
Ruckman awaiting the bounce. Smith is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Marriage. Gains possession. The ball was thrown. Free kick for Motlop. Sends the Sharon on its way. Selwood is able to squeeze a kick through the pack. He kicks the ball out of congestion. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Picked by Grants. Nice work from Martin. Bumps the pigskin. Great mark under pressure. Choose to kick it. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Gets boot to leather. Conker marks.
Well, Richmond have managed to rack up a big number of marks. It's easy to see why they're leading this match. Selwood boots it. Meningola with the kick. A great mark under pressure. He slams that on the boot. That's a nice, strong mark.
Martin feeling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. Nothing presenting. He fires it to an empty space. Black gets a nice bump from Lloyd. Soccer kick. Hastily kicked. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. He'll need his Saturday or Sunday best from here. A loose ball scooped up. Hampson gets the kick off before he's poleaxed by Stanley. Out of bounds in the pocket. Jams it on the boot now. Great grab. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Ellis takes it well. 45 metres out. Going for goal number 2. Richmond with the advantage as they lead the Cats 91-81. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
It's time to roll the dice out there and see how the game might open up. Yes, Geelong might get hurt on the rebound, but I think more scoring opportunities will present themselves. He kicks the ball. He gets the upper hand.
Kicks it. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Martin kicks. Hands like dinner plates. Motlop puts it on the boot. Dangerfield presents and takes the mark.
Even though the Cats were behind on the scoreboard, I think they'd be proud of their dominance in the marking contests, and so they should be. He marks the ball. He slams that on the boot. That's a mark.
He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Gets boot to high. Nice mark there. Kicked by Abbott. Marked by Asbury. Slams it on the boot. Batchelor takes it well. He lays off the pass. Delivers the footy with a beautiful drop pass. Toohey doesn't waste that opportunity. Marriage gets the interception on the bounce. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. A big kick by Miles, taken by Prestia. Beats it. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Black puts it on the boot. Nice hands. Puts boot to ball. Tui has it. Choose to kick it. Dangerfield over the top. Boots it. Nice contested mark by Menzel.
Even though the Cats got behind on the scoreboard, I think they'd be proud of their dominance in the marking contests, and so they should be. He kicks the ball, he gets it under pressure. Rance kicks the ball. Marriage with good strong hands.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Well, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Black puts it on the boot. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Kicks it across the ground. He wins the contest. He kicks it. Is it? Is it? Murdoch skims the woodwork for a point. The Cats trailing, but they can still easily catch up from here. It's not the score he was looking for.
The Tigers have been so precise with their disposal and with their delivery their forwards have been receiving. It's no wonder Geelong was starting to fall behind. He slams that on the boot. That's a nice strong mark. Sending it on its way, Asprey with good strong hands. He boots it. Martin with a strong mark.
Sends the Sharon on its way. Spears a low ball. He had his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Boots it. A good mark under the circumstances.
Lennon is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal. Lloyd with the shot. Score for Richmond. Richmond lead.
The ruckmen giving each other the ice-cold killer stare-downs as they wait for the bounce. Smith totally outclassed in that contest. Motlop kicks. Nice work from Dangerfield. Jams it on the boot. A solid mark from Smith. A risky proposition from here. He'll need a big kick to make the goals. Richmond are victorious. Richo, any last-minute thoughts?
Well, if they don't do what's best for their bodies, they're going to continue to come up short.
That's a unique spin on things, Richo. At the end of the game, Richmond over the Cats 97-82. Well, that's all we have time for. We only part to meet again, maybe next weekend.
Risking head and skin. If we're behind, then never mind, we'll fight.